Welcome to a conference matchup that would be compelling even if both sides were struggling. But today they come in ranked in the top 25. This is going to be fun. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the SMU Mustangs, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Roomstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Noles will kick this away to get us going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. They'll run it here. Only a small game. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in the year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
Looking to pass. It's Jennings. He escapes the pocket. Throws it to the right. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise. Swarmed by the pass rush. The sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
They'll kick it away here. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. First play looking to throw it. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
2nd and 10 here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's running out of time here. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Looking for some space. It's Harden. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Jennings. Catch made across the middle by the running back. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the 1st down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the 1st down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that 1st down marker.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. Touchdown, SMU. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is. A tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous, and he's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from this secondary, but I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. And he slings it deep back to the left side. What a catch! He get him down to the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And tell you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, a big, tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything. Maybe one of my favorite players of all time, Peter Warrick. And going back to Fred Biletnikoff, played, of course, in Florida State.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
Offense operating from the pistol. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot?
Oh, it's a fake, trying to run for it. The trickery is rewarded. Good execution. It's a first down.
Hey, snapping to an offset player like that is much harder than it looks. And to put it exactly where it needed to be, that was perfect.
And the Mustangs have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback keeps the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
Defense swarms him on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Back to pass. It's Jennings. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much. And
looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play with his arm, just unable to connect with the receiver downfield, but good effort and a good play.
Looking to pass here on second down. Tries the right with a quick throw, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
On the move now. He's in the clear. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Oh, man, this is a tough play for this defense. They have the offense right where they want them on third down. They get the pressure, but they don't account for the quarterback and his ability to scramble and create. Picks up the first down to keep this drive alive.
Here's the second down play. To throw, it's Hawkins. Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Quarterback tried to connect here on the in route, but I'll tell you, the defender does a great job of reading the route and knocking the ball away.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, an interesting call here. I know they have the lead, but I thought they might throw the football. They surprised me, but you know who they didn't surprise? That defense. They were not shocked at all by the run call on third down and long. They stuffed that right at the line of scrimmage.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The roughing the kicker penalty has given this offense a chance to punch it in. Let's see if they can take advantage. Handoff to the back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle. Coach showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Keeps it on the draw. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. We'll start off the second quarter with a field goal attempt here. He missed it off target that time. After the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, it's an incompletion here, and I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Man, I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it deep in the middle of the field. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Florida State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, helping just with 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Grab down the middle. It's Moore. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on 1 guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And it works. The 1st down to the 35.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
The Mustangs look to keep this drive moving. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a 1st down.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the Mustangs will line up on 1st and 10. Ball handed to the running back. Ah, here he goes. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a 1st down.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
The pass rush closing in. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. They'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Scanning the field, it's Jennings. Close to the tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Looking for 6. He's got it right near the end zone. Will be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Instead of trying to take the lead with a field goal, they'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The defense has it, off and running. The 50, inside the 40, at the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Knowles. A huge defensive score.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. Bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out, and it gets them a touchdown.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Back to pass. It's Jennings. Caught over the middle. It's Harden. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. 2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Cooper. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. 1st down, and clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. He's looking deep down the middle. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
Pressure is coming. Caught on the outside. It's Knight. It's out of bounds. It's a short gain on the play.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and then gets out of bounds.
They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and an inch. Mustangs will send the punt team up. It's a fake. The up man has it. The fake works. They get the yards they needed on that play.
Hey, I understand going for it. I do. But, boy, that was a risk. When you're that close, why the fake punt? The runner had to go a couple yards just to get back to the line of scrimmage, whereas if you just line up and run it, you're locked.
Oh, that one's picked off. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's looking deep here. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Boy, this defense looks like they are confused, and they should be. This wide receiver is
looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Seminoles. This offense is still clicking. And they get set now to try the PAT.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Returner decides to fair catch this. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. Quick throw to his receiver. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's an out route, the catch made. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, what a grab! He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double cover.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Caught over the middle. It's Pittman. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. 2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And a quick timeout called by the offense after the play.
I mean, the defense knew coming into this game that this guy was going to be a handful. They got to change things up. This guy's already got over 100 yards in this game, and we're in the first half.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Wants to throw it. Looking to scramble. Launches it deep down the left side. The pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect to his receiver downfield.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Running back has it on a screen now. Breaks into the clear. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Mustangs will kick this away to get the second half going. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. He's found some room at the 45. He's in the clear. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Florida State. Way too much speed on that play.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Dropping back. It's Hawkins. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Now he's bringing it back. At the 20. Crosses the... He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Knowles.
Chris, I think the quarterback gets fooled here. He might have thought it was man-to-man coverage. I thought he might go to the outside. He comes back to the middle, and that linebacker's playing zone, reading the quarterback's eyes, steps in front of that throw, and takes it to the house for a touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
SMU 14.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. A deep shot right down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And just like that, in one play, they moved into scoring position at the 23.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing with defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone. On first down, it's play action. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Fires it to the wideout. Football comes out. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First down. Looking to throw the football. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Here he goes. Inside the 40. Past the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers and vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Hawkins. The pocket breaking down. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. At the 25, it's 2nd 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and he makes the catch. What a catch by the sophomore.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Moves out of the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete it.
There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. All the way back for the pick 6. Touchdown, Florida State. For a takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
And the SMU offense will take over.
And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Keeping it on the ground here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Boy, another tough call for this offense. Seems like everything that they've called is going in the wrong direction. I think they're just trying to get out of this one at this point.
And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he's still trying to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
He's running out of time here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position. 1st down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
And the single back takes the handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down. 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call.
quarter of play. With the score, Florida State 52, SMU 14.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And it's a direct snap. Touchdown, Knowles. This offense cannot be stopped.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. They got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Breaks into the clear. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. The Mustangs hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be first and 10 from there. And the Mustangs pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Back to throw again. On the move now. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Getting set. Here's second down.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on a first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
Quick throw to the left. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Now here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
To throw, it's Hawkins. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Deep shot toward the end zone. The QB throws his third pick of the day.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute and the defense knows it's coming. Here the interception cost them.
In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Leading on the run game here late. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Well, they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front.
Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, I get the passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
The Seminoles will have to punt this one away. Oh, what a spin! Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17. The Mustangs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And looking to throw now on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Lets it go quickly. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Breaks into the open. Across the 40. Inside the 20. Takes it all the way back for a pick 6. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
SMU 14.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
And the SMU offense will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss.
Boy, the defense did a great job of mirroring the runner that time. Nowhere to go. Big loss in the game. He walled him off perfectly, brought him down before he could get to the sideline and get out of bounds.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for the wideout. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Important second down play coming up. And the offense just takes a knee here.